Hello, everyone. This is Tom with Escapeartist, and I have the pleasure today to be interviewing Elaine Sarantakos with the fabulouslivingcoach.com. You are going to want to stick around for this interview because we have a very, very interesting lady. Imagine this. You know, we talk about the escape artist dream, and I'm sitting here, I'm going over escapedates.com, and I'm looking at some of the videos that somebody posted on there, and I run across this video of this very attractive young lady bouncing around Panama in Casco Viejo, and I said, wow, I know that place, and I was watching the video, and here is Elaine with Fabulous Living Coach, and that's honestly how we met and how I came across Elaine, but wait till you hear this story. Imagine vacationing 12 weeks every year. I know, after 2008, that's unfathomable to most people. The ability to work 3 weeks, I think it was the first 3 weeks of every month, Elaine, and then you took a incredible, nice, not high dollar, but you said it's you know, you spent some good money on vacation. Wasn't like you were living out of a backpack, but you were having a good time, right?
So basically what happened was a few years ago I was thinking about what would be my dream schedule. What would I want to do? So my dream schedule would be basically working 3 weeks a month and the last week of every month going on vacation. So this has been a result of having so many experiences abroad. Ever since I was 16, I've done an exchange program to Mexico for 3 months. I've studied hotel management in Greece for 3 years. I've worked in the Caribbean for a year, the Canadian Rockies. I was an au pair in Spain. Where else have I done? I told you I was in Mexico, so I've been all around the world. So then I thought, how can I have my home base being in Toronto, Canada, and still have my life at home and then travel the world? So then I thought, what would make sense would be to work 3 weeks and the last week of every month go on vacation. Because one of my biggest passions is to travel, and I'm a little bit selfish of my life, and I don't agree with just working all the time and just having 2 weeks vacation a year. So I wanted to create a lifestyle where I was able to travel once a month. So in order to do that, I look for cheap destinations. So I always look at price that's involved. I try to see where it is. So what season, what could be cheaper. I do out-of-the-box traveling. So I do Couchsurfing. I do backpacking. I also, if I find a good deal, I stay at a hotel. So I do all of this, and then I go away the last week of every month.
That's great. And so I guess all your friends thought you were crazy. Parents, crazy, you know, crazy Elaine. Do they call you crazy Elaine?
Yeah. Everybody thought I was crazy. So when I was 16, they thought, okay, you did your exchange program to Mexico. Now you're going to come back to Canada. And then after I studied 3 years in Greece, they said, you're 21 years old. You have to come back to Toronto, get a job, maybe get married, settle down. And then, of course, I went to the Cayman Islands and I worked at the Westin there. I was a beach girl serving pina coladas on the beach, barefoot in a bathing suit for about a year. And then people would say to me, even at the resort, oh, you studied hotel management? What are you doing serving pina coladas? And then I thought, I'm 21 years old. If I don't serve pina coladas in the Cayman Islands barefoot, when am I going to do it in my life? So I'm all about taking advantage of experiences and living your life through traveling abroad and just experiencing what the world has to offer.
That's incredible. So we call that the escape artist dream. I really think what you've done, you've personified what we talk to people about. And of course, our website focuses on people that want to live, work, invest, or retire, and even travel overseas. And, when you came up with this idea, it kind of evolved into a business for you as well. I saw something about a reality show, where you were going to trying out for a reality show. Tell me a little bit about that.
Okay, so what I love about travel is I like sharing experiences. Every time I'm away and I have this amazing experience, I think to myself, I wish I could share this. I wish I could share this with the world and show people all of the beautiful things. So that's why I got excited once we had digital cameras, because I could upload on Facebook and show friends all of my pictures. And of course, I like blogging about it and make videos. So last year when I was doing my travel project of living on a permanent vacation, I started making videos and I put them on YouTube. And I didn't realize it, but what I was doing was I was creating my own travel reality show of just short videos, maybe anywhere from 2 minutes to 7 minutes on YouTube. So an opportunity came up where, actually, first I thought to myself, I would love to have a travel show because I love showing all of these videos. And then a friend, she told me, hey, why don't you try out for this show? They're looking for 2 travel hosts to be in Europe, a guy and a girl who are out-of-the-box travelers with backpacking, couch surfing experience, which of course I have, and you'll have this show for 3 months in Europe. So I applied for it. I got an audition. It went really well, and now I have a second audition. So I'm one of the potential top 3 people, and I hope I get it. So it's interesting. You do one step, and all of the steps, like you move forward, keep on moving forward, and it adds up. It takes you to where it is that you want to go. So if I didn't say last year I wanted to create this travel reality and I didn't blog about it and I didn't make my videos, perhaps I wouldn't have had the audition. So
sure. So in a way, you kind of wrote your own future in a way, aren't you? It sounds like you're a believer in that, aren't you?
I'm a big believer in like creating your dream reality. So whatever it is that you want to live, you can live it, you can create it, you can believe it. The only thing is you need to want it and you need to take action. So sometimes people, they have, you might have some intuition or messages. Perhaps maybe you're drawn to learn a language, or you want to go somewhere, you feel really connected to a certain area of the world. We should get an airplane, get on a plane, and you should explore and see why it is that you feel that connection. Right. So I believe that you can create any lifestyle. 2 years ago, I made a YouTube video saying that I want to create this dream reality, and then last year I implemented it. And it's not easy. It was a lot of hard work. A lot of people thought, oh, this girl, she's just always on vacation. But that's not the case. I'm always working in order to live out my dreams.
One of the people that I've come across that you may have seen, have you seen Adventure Girl on Twitter?
I've seen Adventure Girl on Twitter.
Yeah, it's a very similar lifestyle in a way. But tell me some about the places that you've traveled. What have been some of your favorite places, and what are some of the places you might not return to?
Let me think. So one of my favorite places would be Granada, Spain, in Andalusia. So it's in southern Spain. And there's I'm connected to a lot of places that have a lot of history. So there's a lot of more history that has settled. So they were from Morocco, and there's Arabic influence in this city, and there's an Arabic market. So you feel as though you can feel the Arabic and the Spanish presence together. And of course, there's the Alhambra to visit, and there's cobblestones, and you're walking in these beautiful places, and it just makes me think, who lived here before? And it just takes you back in time. So right. I find it to be a very magical place. So that's one of a nice place to visit. Sounds like you got a friend in the background there wanting to come interview with us. I do. I have my little doggy. She's barking.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, I've got 5 of them. I have 5 of them. I have to give them all tranquilizers before I do an interview. Otherwise, they bother me all. They know exactly when I'm doing an interview. So.
They know. Actually, she's pregnant, so there could be 5 soon.
Congratulations! Wow, that'll be a lot of. Now you'll have 5 dogs yourself. So
yeah,
that's great. So
exactly.
so we have Granada, Spain.
Granada, Spain.
Tell me about some other areas.
And I loved San Blas Islands in Panama. One reason why I love them is because they're preserved, they're untouched. So basically, they're a group of islands off of Panama, and I did a 3-day camping tour. So 2 days I was camping, and the next day I stayed in a Kuna Indian village, and I was able to experience that. And the thing is, the water, if you go there, it was only about $260 American, including food, transportation, and the camping, and you feel as though you're in your own private island. I felt as though I was in this place. It's unspoiled, untouched. There's no electricity. I had, boat rides, snorkeling. I had wonderful lobster to eat, and it's just amazing to see something that isn't ruined by tourism, that they preserve it. And it's home of the Kuna Indians, and they didn't have, can you hear her barking? Kuna Indians, so they didn't actually use money until the 1960s because they would export coconuts, so they had a lot of wealth from that. So it's a very interesting place that I highly recommend anybody to visit as well. Yeah. I feel a big connection to Greece. That's because I am Greek, and I know that there is a lot of people are thinking maybe to resist going there now because of the crisis, but just because there is a crisis, and whether it's Spain or Ireland or Greece, that doesn't erase history, it doesn't erase beautiful places. So I find it really magical there as well.
Yeah, it's nice. We hope they get their problems worked out, because it is a beautiful area. And I've been to San Blas as well, and you can have your own private island there, because I think they have hundreds of them, isn't something like that?
Yeah.
There's just a whole bunch of islands. It's very beautiful there. So tell me about maybe some places you might not return to. Do you have any off the top of your head?
Place that I would not return to. I don't know if it's that I wouldn't return to a place. I wouldn't want to be an au pair again. I was an au pair in Spain for 3 months, the summer of 2009. And I thought before that, I love children. And I thought, one day it would be great to go to South America and volunteer and work at an orphanage, because kids are such darlings and they're so cute. So I went to Spain and I had the nightmare, family. And it was just very uncomfortable, and it actually traumatized me from having children. So I will have them one day, but it was interesting because they saw me as basically not free, but cheap labor.
Right. They treated you that way too. Yeah.
Where I'm coming from Canada, and I was thinking, oh, this is a wonderful exchange and partnership, and it's going to be great. The first day that I went there, the mother, she told me, I know this is your bedroom, but I'm the woman of the house, and you have to keep everything clean. My friend had au pairs from abroad, and they were dirty, and they were this and that, and it was too much.
That's funny. That's interesting. So no, be careful the au pair job, the old lure.
Careful, but on one aspect, it is, if you find a great family, it would be a good experience. I went to Spain basically for the whole summer with no money.
Right.
So I bought the ticket. I went there, and of course, when you're an au pair, you get spending money, you get accommodation, and a place to stay. So every week you can make about €100, which can provide you sites to see, it's money to go and explore. So, there's good and there's bad. I wouldn't necessarily myself be an au pair. If you love children, then I would recommend that you're an au pair, but
tell me a little bit. Tell the readership about Couchsurfing. I'm not sure everybody is aware of what that is.
Okay, so Couchsurfing, basically, it's an organization. I think there's 3 million users around the world, and it's a social media network. So how everybody has Facebook, this is Couchsurfing. And these are for out-of-the-box, open-minded travelers. There's people from all over the world, and they can be anything from, I'm not too sure if you have to be 18 years old until whatever age, so there's a wide variety in age. And it's basically an exchange in hospitality. So somebody can stay on your couch for free, and you give them your hospitality. You might show them tips. You might show them around the city, and it's an exchange like that. So sometimes people want to stay with you, and then sometimes people will give you your space. So it just depends on the couch surfer. You don't have to give your couch away. You have different options. So you can definitely give your couch away, maybe give your couch away, only meet up for coffee and drinks. So there have been times where people have messaged me from different countries, and I meet them downtown Toronto, and I do walking tours with them. Right. So it's really nice. That's so really cool. It's not just, somewhere to stay that's for free. It's an exchange in hospitality. So There's people there. It's not just the broke backpacker stereotype. When I was in Spain, I stayed with a psychologist and a teacher. I've stayed with a different wide variety of people.
That's great. And I do know that, have you done any house sitting? I know that we ran an article on house sitting, but have you explored house sitting at all?
I have not done any house sitting. Yeah. But I'm open to it.
You're open to it. I'll have to send you a link to the article. It was a great article about house sitting. And there are organizations out there like Couchsurfer that are looking for people to do that. When they're on vacation, they like to have somebody stay at their house. So there's somebody there. So. Yeah. But it looks great. So tell me, with a name like Sarantakos, Dad's got a whole bunch of ships, and that's how you've been able to afford this? Or, tell me about your lifestyle. What do you do to support this extravagant lifestyle?
Oh, I wish that was the case. That would be amazing, that I could just be 100%. No, I have to work. So, last name Sarantakos. I'm not the daughter of Onassis, unfortunately, with all of that. I work all the time. People think that I'm on this vacation, but I'm working all the time. I wake up early. I go to bed late. I work from the computer. So what I do is I do a wide variety of things. So I have my blog. I make my YouTube videos. I do life coaching.
Couch coaching.
Online social media. I also work at a restaurant. My lifestyle is so expensive, so I do everything at once. So I'm working. I was in hotel management before. And then after hotel management, I studied personal coaching. So now I'm, as an entrepreneur, all entrepreneurs are always working and finding ways to make money until what it is that you want to do is full time. So that's where I am right now. Always around the clock. Where will
Elaine be a year from now? Can you give us any ideas of what you're going to be doing and how you're going to be blessing our lives a year from now?
Okay, well, let's see. Well, I'm currently writing a book of all of my travel adventures from last year and living on a permanent vacation. And I hope to have the travel reality show. That would be amazing because then I would be paid to travel and do what it is that I love. So I really hope, I'll know within the night until by May I should know if I have the show or not. But I'm still going to be doing what I'm doing, traveling, making videos, inspiring people to live out their travel dreams.
Tell me a little bit about the coaching. I know you said that you do group coaching to help people, really live their dream, or what we call the escape artist dream, and doing what you're doing. Tell me a little bit about some experiences you've had from your coaching.
So some of my experiences that I've had from my coaching is that people are excited to change and people want to move forward. And what it is that people want is people want to be happy. And the ultimate thing is freedom, joy, feeling good. And what I try to promote is feeling good in the present moment and just enjoying, not necessarily, yes, you need to go where it is that you want to go, but it's enjoying the ride, enjoying the journey. So I like to promote, advocate people living outside of the box, traveling, living out their dreams, and feeling life with all of their senses.
Great. And, in looking at, what you're doing, I want to put below this video, one of your favorite videos. So what video do you think we can have the readership see? Do you have one in mind that we can share with the readership?
Wow. I have 300 videos. Can I give a top three?
Pick three. Okay, we'll put three in the article. How about that? Your top three.
Pick three. One of mine is Are French People Really Nice?
Good.
And that's
me. Are they?
Honestly, I had a wonderful experience in Paris. So this video is about me. I had just landed in Charles de Gaulle in Paris, and I'm asking this girl in the area of Saint Michel, how do I go to Notre Dame? And she was so polite. You'll see her on the YouTube video. She was so fabulous, and she was so helpful. Everyone that I helped, that I went and I asked for help in France, they were so nice to me. And, there's this stereotype that the French people are so rude and they're unfriendly, but I just went there with a big smile and I asked for help. And some people said, well, you're a girl. But even women, this one woman, I asked her, she didn't even speak English, and she was sitting with her map and trying to explain to me in French for maybe 3 minutes, and she didn't speak any English. So I had a wonderful experience there. Let me think where else. Probably one of my San Blas videos. That would be a good one. Let me think. I don't know. There's just so many videos. Maybe I could have 10.
How about we do the audition for the TV show? I like that video. That was fun to put in.
Did you like that video?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, yes. If you see that video, please like, comment, and subscribe, and let the producers know that you would want me as your travel host.
That'll be great. Yeah, be sure we'll put the Facebook like buttons in there and help Elaine out and help her become the next travel show host. So
yeah.
Elaine,
so I can be a permanent vacationer full time.
There you go. I got to tell you, you just put it out there to the universe and hopefully it'll happen for you. But it seems like you're really writing your future and having a lot of fun doing it. And I appreciate all the information you've given the readers. Hope to do more interviews with you and let the readership learn more about your great services with the fabulouslivingcoach.com. Is that correct?
That's
Make sure
correct.
I got your web address correct. I did that wrong one time, and I got all kinds of heck for it. So, but hey, this is Tom with Escapeartist, and if you're interested in living your dreams and learning more and finding somebody that has inspired other people around the world, and honestly inspired me when I saw her video in Casco Viejo, I just said, wow, what a great life this young lady has. And Elaine, it's been a absolute pleasure meeting you today. and I look forward to meeting you more and getting to know you. Okay?
Likewise, I appreciate it. Thank you so much for having me, and I look forward to doing more videos with you.
That'd be great.